Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Mr. Dogboat333, and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Once again as the Inca, and once again with commentary dubbed over. This is the second part that we have this issue with. Hopefully the second to last as well, although I've only filmed 3 parts. Who knows how the luck is going to hold out. This might just be a whole post-commentary series, which would be interesting, I suppose. I think I'm looking at whether or not I should. I'm talking about the adjacency bonuses that you'd get with aqueducts next to the terrace farms, which I believe you get 2 extra production, which is pretty neat. I'm looking over holy sites. I think at this point I'm planning on where I'm going to put a holy site, or trying to figure out if or when I'm going to do it, because I'm playing on, it's not Prince, it's King difficulty, so you don't have a big rush, but you should get to it sooner rather than later if you want it. Mainly looking at campuses, because I mainly am playing a campus game, science game at this point, but I think I end up agreeing here for the holy site, so I put that there, and I believe that ends up sticking, but that may or may not be. We'll just have to watch further and find out, won't we? Start playing some more aqueducts as well. Pretty big aqueduct game, this series. I forget if I usually build this many aqueducts. I feel like I probably do. And here I'm placing down some terrace farms just to prove the point. I'm trying to figure out whether or not there are terrace farm triangles. Which I don't fully know the answer to even now. At this point, I'm pointing out how I'm going to have to buy that tile, so I think that's Nalanda. I can't get it, so just screw them over. Then I go back to focus around. I believe I spent a lot of this term, video, really just planning out cities and working with pins. So I don't even know how much commentary I really need to do, but I'll do it here. I figure I'll roughly put a city there. That way we can put that's a sanctuary. You want the dam. There you go. Put a dam there, and then start planning out some. I believe we're doing. I consider putting an aqueduct there because it would boost the terrace farms there, but I end up putting the aqueduct there. So that way we can end up putting an industrial zone there, and then get ourselves a halfway decent industrial city, even put a commercial up there, sort of like the Hansa Triangle. Well, that's a very rough, probably bastardized version of the Hansa Triangle. Also have some farms there where we can just improve. Might even put a terrace farm there, which I also don't know if the adjacency bonus works for that. If it's different types of farms, but I have to imagine it probably does, if I had to guess. And then I think I decided on the city there as well. Try to roughly plan some stuff out. Although I did just realize that little corner would be a good place, hypothetically, for although I don't know if that's a hill there. I'd have to check now. That might be a decent place for the achievement if I was to pursue it. Which at this point, hard to say if I will or not. Might not have the proper spawn for it. Anyway, placing down another aqueduct, and I think I end up putting. I realized I could put a industrial zone for Cusco there, so I place it down there, and getting just decent adjacencies all around. So yeah, just kind of hovering around, probably talking it out right now, if I had to guess. Trying to figure out what else to do there. I forget what I'm going to put here. It might be another commercial zone. It is. And it is another commercial zone. And, yeah. I think, when I was filming this video, when I first recorded the first part, I just woke up from because I started waking up early, placing another tile. Another city center. Aqueduct is going to go there, I'm guessing. Yep, I know myself well. I just woken up from the gym, from my bed, because I woke up early because I have college starting. When I'm recording this, it's a week from now, and get used to waking up so early. I set my alarm to 5:30. I ended up sleeping another hour, but I got up and started recording some Civ early, and then I went to the gym, got woken up, and then I went ahead and started recording these 2 parts. So I'm probably a little bit more active. I'm more prone to planning out cities. That's where you see me talking out proper, getting a decent campus. I believe I was hovering over the desert tile to figure out whether or not I could build a farm there. I looked it up. I believe I can. Talking about building a St. Basil city there, get a desert Petra going. And then I'm looking over here. I think I decided to come back to that later. Well, there are certainly options of cities to build there. So yeah, just looking through. I'm debating maybe settling on the cattle, I think. Although I don't know if I make any full decisions quite yet. At this point, I'm just kind of looking at it and figuring it out. I think I think I decided to possibly settle on the rice. And then, what? Aqueduct there. I forget which one the aqueduct button is. Get boost to those terrace farms. And then probably talking about putting something there. So yeah. I think I'm zooming out real quick to figure out where I could put another city. Oh, I think I just yeah. This is where I just say, you know what? Let's just end the turn. My maneuver in the last video to move that warrior and keep the otherwise wounded one safe worked out. So I attack that slinger. And then I think I move. I debate whether to fortify or just keep him. I end up healing. I just want to remember moving that guy. I might not just remember. It's only been a few hours since I recorded, but just kind of commentating. And now it's good to move the settler over because the scout is out of the way, and then I move that worker where the settler used to be to get a farm worked up. I know there's an empty encampment right there, and so make a note of myself to claim it next turn. And then we take out the slinger. Easy clap right there. And we just kind of move to get into position. So go ahead and take the camp. And then I try to figure out where to go. I end up moving to the northwest. I notice another goody hut right there. Glowing. Just inviting me to take it. And you know what? I'm going to eventually take it up on its offer. I moved the scout there. I probably don't need to, but might just be a little too protective. So we build the terrace farm there. End up peeling the scout a little bit. And then I move to take a goody hut. We end up getting a trader. I'm tempted to send it over to... is that Milta? I can't read it from here. I'm tempted to send it to that city-state way up in the northwest, but since the scout is there, and I'm not quite sure whether or not it can go to, scouts can pillage that stuff, I decide to, I'm debating it still, but I end up deciding to just skip the turn, which, yeah, there you see me debating the merits of sending it right now, and I skip the turn. We end up meeting the Cree here, Mr. Poundmaker. I don't know if I actually played with Poundmaker before, though I could be mistaken. So it's neat to see Mr. Poundmaker. He's directly to our north. I think I keep that in mind when I end up getting another settler, although I forget whether that's this video or the next one. And so here we go, another builder charge. I can't start building those tunnels, although I don't feel a need to. I end up working the jade instead. It's an extra amenity, after all. I end up sending that trader to our capital, our new city. Which I can't read that. I'm going to pull up the possible city names. Civ 6 Inca city name. I think it's Wilka Waman. I think that's how you say it. I might have mistaken it. I thought it said that, but I didn't want to read it out because I might have gotten it wrong. But I kind of thought that was what it was. So yeah, looking it up. It might apparently, I guess the city's still around, it just has a different name. Lokashuman, that's kind of interesting. I'm kind of just diverting from the gameplay, I apologize. We notice a flood over there. We end up walking into a goodie hut. I think we start working on a builder in our new city, and then we get a free builder in our new city. So I get a little excited by that. I'm debating whether what I want to build in this city right now. I take a look at the that Babylonian wonder that they added with the Babylon pack. I even considered getting it, but I think I end up going for either a library or a settler. I forget. It might not be either. I am starting to eye wonders, and I'm considering maybe plopping some down. I might actually think turns into the monument, actually. I think this is where I work on the monument. I forget exactly. Or I might actually work on a slinger. I think I work on a slinger. I clearly haven't watched this past recording. This is sort of just rough live commentary, because I don't know. I think there's I end up going with slinger. There might be at least some value with me commentating live after. Technically, I've already seen all this, but I haven't played in a while. So, hoping there's at least some sort of commentary worth. I end up buying that tile right there, so I can keep it. Keep Nandala or Mandala from getting it. We end up meeting Ambroge. I don't quite know how to say it. I'm not gonna. Hopefully not butchering it, because he could probably kick the shit out of me. That dude is fucking ripped. Jesus. Didn't realize the Gauls had steroids back in the day, but that's neither here nor there. I'm eyeing up stuff. I end up going straight for the holy site, because I do want to get working on a religion. And I noticed, because I think this is around the time I have a 20 faith. I'm close on getting a pantheon, I want to say. I am going with animal husbandry. I recognize that there might be some horses somewhere about, but I decide to just rip that band-aid off and just see where they are. And then that scout's healed up, so I try to figure out where to go. I end up sending him west. We end up moving that guy up to the northeast. And then we skip the turn on that guy, and then we proceed. Gaul sent us an envoy. We go and accept, because there's no reason not to. We discovered Cahokia. There's a tornado outbreak, which doesn't really affect us, although I think I'd end up moving the warrior down a little bit just to play it safe. And then I do the same with that other warrior. We run into that scout. And end up moving that builder over there. Our newly purchased tile, get the most out of our money. I noticed that settler there, but since there's sadly a warrior there, can't really do too much with it. So, might as well just leave it. Trying to decide which one to get. I'm eyeing the Hanging Gardens, I think, at this point. And since we don't have the boost, but it's close enough, I think I end up deciding just to hard research it. We get craftsmanship. Do I change policies here? I don't think I do. No. Change policies eventually, but not quite yet. I think I move that warrior down a little bit as well, and just end up healing him. End up choosing a civic. By the way, we're already set up to get a golden arrow, which is pretty dang cool. I think I move this slinger over that way to maybe get the secure the kill, and get ready for possibly get the what am I thinking of, the Eureka for the tech. End up moving that guy through Cahokia. And I'm debating which one to research next. Looking at military tradition, looking at early empire. looking at all this stuff, I have my eyes on Mysticism for the Oracle, as well as the Preserves. You also get the policy cards for profit. So I end up going with Mysticism. And since we're going to get the Pantheon at what I find out is 25 faith, I figured it's kind of a no-brainer. So I debate which to start next. I think since I'm getting Hanging Gardens, this is what I'm thinking. Since I'm getting Hanging Gardens, I want something kind of quick. Or to just put some... Oh, I think I do Settler here. Never mind. I might work on Settler and then move to something else. I forget exactly. I'm just going to... I should probably just wait and see what I end up doing in the video before I say I do stuff. And then have it revealed that, no, I'm just a liar. Move to take out that scout, get a little extra XP. Move that slinger to try and get some movement, although I think I end up hitting the scout. Johannesburg Warrior comes in. I probably could have played that better if I wanted to secure the kill with the slinger, but it's not the biggest deal. It is king after all. You don't have to try too hard when you're playing king. So I end up moving that scout up a little bit, move it to the west. And then I realize I can't move the slinger there, so I just decide to make sure I can secure the kill. And then I just kind of fortify with the slinger. Just kind of let it be. And then we get irrigation. End up getting another terrace farm. Some lovely, lovely terrace farms. I notice how they're decent yield, especially for the early game, which I'm very much a fan of. Those early yields. I'm debating whether or not just rip the bayonet off and get iron. I think I end up going for markets and commercial ups instead. And I believe we're coming up at the end of the video. So I look at Pantheon. One thing I should point out now, I realize that what is it? The one with the gives you breathtaking appeal. Although looking at it, I don't know if I can get it or not. If I can, then that's my bad. But I end up looking for Fire Goddess because I notice we have the fissures there, and that's pretty good. So Fire Goddess strikes me as really good. I think it's Earth Goddess, though I don't see Earth Goddess. Looking back, I might need to review the footage. In fact, I might do that real quick. I don't think I have access to Fire Goddess or Earth Goddess, though. I will check real quick. I just need to full screen it. I don't think I do. So it doesn't matter too much anyway. But Earth Goddess probably would have been the play, but alas, I could not get it. So you play with the army we got, and I ended up going with that. So I think that wraps up the video. Thanks for watching, as always, my friends. Again, it's apologies for this audio not fully working out. One more video, it's going to be like this, and then we're going to be smooth sailing from there, unless I'm a dumbass again, of course. You always need to account for stupidity. But thanks for watching. Like the video, leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. Hit the sub button if you want to see more content like this. Check out the description box down below for all my links, my Twitch and Patreon, Discord, second channel, all that fun stuff. And yeah, that's really about it. My name has been Mr. Dogboat333. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.